Guys, T-Fit here with Fit Bully TV. Maya's dogs, they're not the worst dogs. They're not the best dogs. They are good dogs. And that's what we breed for. What I'm about to do is walk you through exactly what you're looking at. The things that we bred, the things that we want to breed out, the things that we want to breed in, and the differences between a Zara and a Maya pup. We now have access to at least, and have seen at least 3 Maya kids. We've got 2 in our possession. That's Nala and Junior regularly. Zara's pups. I've got Ego. I've got Hera. I've got Cha-Cha. I got Bam Bam. And for the most part, there's a consistency there, especially on the girl side. Ego's an anomaly because he really did take on a lot of his mother's traits. So stay tuned. Take care of your dogs, people. Don't forget to subscribe. So, Maya's dogs often lack a sense of focus. They're not undetermined, but they lack focus. And in lacking focus, what that means is you're liable to get bit. They get super excited and overly excited. And being overly excited, they get to chomping, yapping, and chewing on things. That doesn't mean they don't listen. Jamarcus can get her into a good stay. He can get her into a good sit, and she won't move. The challenge is she's not thinking about what to do. So there's a lack of loss in their eyes versus if you watch Ego. Ego's like this the whole time. Jamarcus backs up too far. You know, now I'll start looking around. Maya's not even paying attention. She's just like, and one of the challenges, for one, here's why it's not that big of a problem. Not that big of a problem because I originally didn't think I was going to be able to get Maya to do anything. We originally took her out there with Stan all the way to Burleson, Texas at one point. And he went to, get the dog going. Like if somebody slapped you, you'd be a little agitated. He get the burlap sack, hit her. Pow. She don't move. She just kind of looks. I think by the 3rd time, he had got her a little interested. And that was at under a year. So she's about 8 or 9 months at the time. Fast forward, year and a, say 6 months later, we got her to bite on the rope. We got her to bite on a burlap sack. And we got her to bite on one of the pads a little bit. Challenge is we didn't keep it up because I knew Maya had a serious limitation. So you say, hey, what are the things I want to add to Maya to ensure that she's a healthier dog? Well, I took her to a healthier dog. We still got 4 cleft lips, 4 cleft palates, but the 2 dogs that survived that litter or breeding could walk a mile. Well, guess what? That in itself gave me hope because their mother at 8 weeks couldn't walk 0.4 miles. And I know that because I measure everything. So when we're breeding these dogs, our goal is to ensure that each breeding gets better. And sometimes, as I've said before, that could be by adding an inch or a brick, as you would say. So we went from 0.4 miles to a mile. Dogs are good. We went from an athlete to an athlete. And then we went from less bulldog, a little bit more terrier, which means objectively the life expectancy hopefully goes up. And I'm saying that to say Maya's dad, he passed away and I believe he wasn't 5 years old. I'll be looking for that 5-year mark on all the dogs if I'm being honest. Because of the American Bully, you're not talking about bullies that are 10, 13 anymore. 10 to 13. You're talking about a couple good breedings, getting your money, and getting out of this thing. That's not what we're here for. So, Junior, people think the boy adds a lot of value. Turn around, he's got every trait in regards to just being a happy-go-lucky dog like his mother. Nala, had she never been worked with, by way of Jamarcus, Stan, and I think all of us to a degree at some point just playing with the rope, or even just me recording sometimes, she definitely would be just another happy-go-lucky dog. Not a problem, because at the foundation you say, if we put this dog in someone's home and it was a good dog, would that be a problem? Not at all. We like to do a little bit more, but when you're looking at Nala work, she needs a lot more focus. Now, what do you add to it to ensure there's a little bit more focus? Well, I told you, unfortunately, we're going to add Bam Bam. Feet not looking good. Personality ain't the best. So I don't think that's the best option. People So you say you was only going to breed Ego once. And you're right. But that's the beauty about being able to make an executive decision based on a quality dog. And from a quality standpoint, he's the most well-rounded dog I have. So you say, let's see if we can add that to Ego. Or add Nala to Ego. And if we can tighten up a little bit of the focus. They're about the same height. They both got some good dogs in their pedigree, but I'm not interested in the pedigrees until I build them, and that's over 5 more generations. So when we're looking at Nala do her thing, we're seeing progress. We see Ego, progress. I'm looking at the dogs and the traits I want to capitalize on and watching this thing progress. Junior, he's got, on a Maya dog, I tell you got an honest 2 years of work on most of your dogs, right? On a Maya dog, you got an honest 2 years. There's 2 years of pure work you have to do to bring the best out in the dog if you want a dog that can do more, just to be clear. If you want an okay dog, it'll be 3 years of work or no years. Just have a good time. And that dog will chill and chew on things at times, but really, it won't be too determined. So from Junior to Nala, I believe Jamarcus told me Nala took a little bit, and I saw it, to be clear. I saw her latent progress. Latent meaning it didn't happen the way that you wanted it to happen right away. But it happened. It did happen, and it's happening. And her confidence is growing. And I could see some things that I'd want to sharpen up to. I see her hawks every now and then jump up when she gets around dogs into a new situation, and that's just her mom. I've said it in other videos. It's an insecure dog and very unsure. But Maya's respectfully too dumb to know that she's in danger. So, in Nala's case, she might be a little insecure and unsure. So she goes into defense and walking into a new environment. Maya just be like, hey, I don't know what's happening here. Life is good. Somebody hurts me. It is what it is. She's just a different dog. So the goal and moving forward is to tighten up the intent of each dog. Watch every dog literally grow slow, grow correctly through our plan of growth, and work with them constantly. Junior's going to take probably a little bit more time, and then we'll have a perspective on what actually does the boy add. And guys, people get these dogs and they breed them and say, man, I added this boy. This is so-and-so's breeding. You go, we put our dogs to the test. So let me be very clear in saying this. I added 3 different dogs to Zara, and every dog turned out like Zara in some form or fashion. Maya's now had 2 litters. Both of them turned out like Maya. Period. Who's more responsible in terms of getting the traits you want? That bigger head stuff, I'm good on. That 130-pound dog, I'm good on. That quality, intelligent, focus-driven, loving, caring, protected dog, that's a dog I'm interested in. But beyond a reasonable doubt right now, the boys ain't done too much. So the goal is, as always, to breed a better female. Make sure our females carry the traits we want to see in our program. And to stay tuned and take care of your dogs, people. I appreciate you for watching. Again, Nala, and from Maya to Nala to now Junior, you're seeing something very consistent. Very good dogs, not so focused. Believe they have some determination, require 2 times the work. Thanks for watching.